And we're live.
Live, fabulous.
Welcome back to another Foodie show.
Welcome,
Sunday
everybody.
Super Bowl edition. Yeah.
Yep. We know the game's born right now, so that's why you're
Yeah.
here. Thank you for
Oh,
coming.
yeah. Thanks for coming.
So,
It's
how was your weekend?
good, man. I've just been chilling. I got to do some cooking. It was nice. I did a bunch of stuff yesterday. Wings, all chicken. Nope. I did pork belly burn ends too. I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. You just
It
went
was
all
cool.
out, man.
Yeah, I had a bunch of I had gotten a pack. My buddy bought wings, and he's like, "Oh, I meant to buy thighs. Here, you'll cook these." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll take a
Yeah.
free package of
Yeah.
wings." And
I mean, people do call them the trash, but I mean, that's
yeah, whatever.
that's
That's
where they
fine.
started. But
If that's
I'll eat
trash to
all
you,
the
I'll
trash
take
all
that.
day.
Yeah, exactly. And then I had some quarters that I did, which went into soup today. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that soup looked like it was going good when you was doing your live. I see you doing live now, prepping food.
Because man, I don't like it's just always regular posting every
Mhm.
day or whatever. I need to mix it up a little bit. Plus, it's kind of fun.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It worked out. You had a little crowd going.
A little ass crowd.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
hey,
you got to start somewhere.
no, I don't care. It's just fun. I like if even if two people jump on, if it's the same two people you get to talk crap with, it's just fun. I don't care.
For sure.
But so we got a couple things going on.
Yep.
A couple first. If you notice down on the ticker, we have an official sponsor for our comment recaps. Willow Seasoning, our favorite seasoning. One of our favorite seasonings here on the Dude Network, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Uh, the sauces are great too. The Sweet Thing Barbecue and the 1859 Colorado Gold is absolutely fabulous. Get over there, willowseasonings.com. TDN 2023 will save you 10%. I'm just
Get you
saying.
some.
I'm just saying.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I got to order some more myself.
I just
That's
put
how
in
good it is. I mean, I'm out of sauce.
I did. I just got a big order, so because I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I got plenty, and then I'll get down to use one seasoning, and that one will have like this much. And I'm like, and then
Oopsie.
so then I over order that one, and I just get one of everything else or whatever.
Right. Yeah. It happens.
It does. But the other big first we have is, and the rumors have been circling,
Mm-hmm.
but we have our first in studio guest.
Absolutely.
Live in, and not just any studio, the Dude Network
The
studio.
Dude Network Studio.
Unbelievable.
Mm.
Hey, the guests we have, I don't know if everybody knows the guests we have, the Salted Bite. These cooks are insane. She's insanely good at video and photography because everything she looks is like, or I mean, everything she films, it just like, oh,
Yeah,
like you find leading
you
into for a
just want
bite.
to grab
Yeah. So crazy things happen on Friday night weekend kickoff party, and she made the Mecca.
She made the
Ladies
jump.
and gentlemen, live in studio, the Salted Bite.
Hey.
Hi guys.
And Tony.
And Tony Lane. Yes, I'm sorry, Tony. With Tony.
Oh no, that's cool. I'm fine with it. I'm totally
There's
the
no
food she cooked
underlying
today.
message in that. Don't read into it, people.
No, that's all right. After the food she cooked today, I am not existent in my own house.
Did she crush it that good?
She crushed it. It was good. It was fun. It's been a fun day. We started cooking about noon.
Well,
And we went to about 5 is when we were done. So we went 5 straight hours of nonstop cooking. Yeah.
Dude.
So.
That's
straight
awesome.
jealous.
Which
That's
also
awesome.
means like nonstop snacking since 12 o'clock.
Yeah, we are both over food, over like I think everything.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's
It
what makes it
happens.
all worth it. It's what's supposed to happen, right? I mean, really.
And
Yeah.
I do it again. And I do
All
it
day.
again.
You just wouldn't eat the day before, so you can eat all day today.
Right.
You didn't eat
Or
breakfast
you-
this morning. though.
We didn't eat breakfast.
We're good.
No, well, see, you're all right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all right.
We actually have a video of the Super Bowl spread.
What?
Oh
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys ready to get full all over again?
It was so good I
This
can at
is
least look
Britt.
at it.
And this is our Super Bowl spread. Let's go.
All right, Britt made this absolutely phenomenal smoked spinach artichoke dip. She made these Frickson Farms chorizo pineapple tacos. I did a elk venison queso dip. Britt made a cilantro lime crema sauce, and to go with this unbelievably good chimichurri sauce, we're gonna put that on these wings that are seasoned with some willow. Then we have all our goods right there for the toppings, tortillas. We have our ribs. Let's go, St. Louis rack. These are going to be epic. These are beef bacon bombs from Frickson Farms. And of course, we got our stack of brisket. It's cooking. We worked up a thirst. Time to bust out the Cleveland whiskey. Happy Super Bowl, everybody.
Hey, we even got the
Yes.
Cleveland whiskey plug in there.
Yes.
Hey, no, I
I
love
feel
it,
like she needed to get a taste of that plug. I felt like
dude.
no,
So
seriously, bravo to her. It was such a good
Yeah, that
no,
was a
bravo
killer.
to you
Killer.
guys.
Yeah.
Watching that, I've watched that that's like the third time, and I forgot again how it just kept going.
Yeah, it never stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know how did that happen. Like we just kept going. It started with
kept
the
buying things.
the queso wasn't expected.
No, we were just starving at like lunchtime, and it was like, "Hey, you
Oh,
know,
let's whip
that."
up
And he
a
was like,
quick
yeah.
venison queso.
Did you
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
the golden
have
rule?
a pound of elk meat laying around. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, he called out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
tell
must
you
have
what.
forgot the golden rule. Don't go to the grocery store hungry.
Well,
Yeah, you guys stepped into the playground
Yeah.
hungry.
No breakfast and right into the playground, like Jonesy said.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think he's complaining.
No, it was awesome. No, it was.
So there
'Cause
was
I
no
knew I was
$10
in
meal
for a
there.
treat when she just kept buying all these like fresh ingredients to make like scratch sauces, and I was like,
Oof,
yep.
yeah.
Like, this is going to. While I'm over there like buying bags of like shredded cheddar and like.
Hey, yeah, and being such a sauce tour. Oh.
No, and I bought like the ribs. Like they were basically giving St. Louis trimmed ribs away at the store. So like
Jeez.
it was like it was like $5 for certain racks of St. Louis ribs, like name brand. There was a name brand.
Hmm.
They weren't as good as Frickson would be, but they were
Right.
They were a good brand.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Hey,
So.
Friction's pork is something stellar. Man.
The freaks and this guy go for it.
She's got a good taste of the Frickson today.
We did. We made
She
some
got-
really good chorizo tacos
The beef bacon.
and the beef bacon. Yes.
How was that?
Yeah, I haven't tried the beef bacon yet, so yeah, you're a step ahead of me and the Dude Network there, lady.
Money.
Scale 1 to 10.
Oh, it's like an 11. 10 out of 10 would buy a case.
10 out of 10 would buy a case.
Yeah.
A case.
So-
I'm sorry, not just a pack.
No,
That
Yeah, a
wouldn't do.
case.
that's like refrigerator staple now.
You heard it here first.
So good.
So good.
Yep.
There-
Yeah,
and there-
I done some for your burgers yesterday.
Ooh,
Oh,
beef
yeah.
bacon burgers?
Yep, beef bacon
Nice.
burgers.
Hey, that BBLT.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
told you.
I don't want to hear.
Yeah. That BBLT, man, I'm telling you, it'll change a person.
Yeah.
BBLT, man.
I had to think. Yeah, man, I'm
No,
cutting, man. I had to think
No,
there for a
I
second.
wasn't thinking. I was just picturing biting into the sandwich.
Damon left
And
the
then
planet.
And then I whispered
He's
it
thinking about it in
sensually.
detail.
I had to take my fingers and pee.
he had to get the old Texas calculator out.
Yeah.
Instrument out.
It's the same as BLT, but it's beef, bacon,
Yeah,
lettuce,
yeah,
tomato.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
like-
Dave. I appreciate you.
So here's the thing
Glad
about
you
the
came in.
nuts that we found out, and it was like really like Dude Network. It was like that the beef bacon is like the fat cap of a brisket, so it's like this thick. You know, like a
Yep.
normal bacon, it's like this. So you get the small pig shots. No,
Yep.
sir.
No,
Not
No,
this
sir.
kitchen.
No.
masses.
I cut
Yeah.
one strip in half, and I was like, I looked at her and I was like, we should just fill these up like all the way. Like these are like epic.
Nice.
And they were like, yeah. It was.
And they were huge.
They were massive. There's an upcoming video
Beer steins.
of our buddy Chris Prouty that was over here today. Shout out Chris, and he ate like a whole one in one bite, and it went epically bad, and we got it all on camera. So that was
Yes.
oh, it is on her story that at the salted bite. So
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's the only place it'll be. I have to go there now to watch it.
yep,
Check it maybe later
Yep.
somewhere else, but
yeah,
only here now.
right now. If you want a sneak peek of content that's
Yeah.
coming,
So speaking of appetizers, while we talking about it, I mean, we got a video of these appetizers Britt done actually done at our house prior to game
Okay.
day. You can check these out. See some of this work.
oh look at this. Ooh, there was a fat
Okay.
drum there. Oh, what
Oh,
is
what?
that? Oh my God.
Oh, stop
Tallow,
it.
smoked mixed nuts.
What?
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. What you got there, Britt?
So
Leave that.
I'll leave the picture up.
Yeah, leave a picture up at the end there. We can
Oh,
I
watch
was
it.
gonna-
it's too late. We're gonna have to watch it
Yeah,
again.
Hey, I'll watch
Yeah.
it again. All
All right, we're
right.
gonna watch it again.
So we did wings, we did steak, street tacos, queso, and then these mixed nuts were smoked in beef tallow with like a sweet heat kind of rub on them. Yeah, those didn't make it. Like
Okay,
you
so
just
you're right
keep
here.
eating handfuls
Look
of
at this.
nuts. Yeah,
That's a grazing board of.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, if that was
Pickle,
sitting
pickle red
if
onion.
if that was sitting on the table, I would just sneak that away and find a spot for myself to eat it all.
I mean, that's the point.
My
Yeah,
son is
okay.
a master of stealing things and taking them to his room. I would pull a Wallace and steal that and take it to my room. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
whole tray.
absolutely, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
I'd be
dog
pulling
gone.
the
I don't know.
Wallace
Ate the
food.
tray too. Don't know where it's at.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I was actually looking forward to some of those nuts, but they're gone. So
There was a tray.
shame on you people.
Wait, we were cooking. There was food.
No.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yep. That's about how that would go. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you get the idea to smoke them in the beef tallow, the nuts?
That's a good question.
I had the beef tallow in my fridge, and I was like, "Huh, this will be good." So that was it. Nothing
Nice.
exciting, no like massive inspiration. It was a,
Yeah.
I need to put something.
Yeah,
in
it
this.
was just like, oh no, this time I'm the genius. Yeah.
Yeah, for what?
Have you tried it with anything else, like out
No.
of the norm?
The first time I did them, I did like duck fat spray.
Oh,
Okay.
So
All right.
No, I meant with beef tallow. Have you done any other? Like I've heard of people use it. They use
potatoes.
part of their butter replacement in like cookies and brownies and stuff.
I have not tried that, but I have done like fried potatoes and beef tallow. That's the same thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sauteed
Jeez.
onion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And some
Okay.
vegetable.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad to know
that's-
this. I'm glad that I cooked everything with beef tallow today.
Right.
Because I harvested. It's the first time in a long time. It was the first brisket I'd done in a long time. So I like
Yeah.
put all the trimmings in a skillet and I smoked it. So I had some smoked beef tallow that we used a lot today.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I'm glad to hear that she likes all the beef tallow because we went heavy on that today.
Well.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. I just I'll never understand people like, that just tastes a little too beefy.
It's actually so much healthier for you too.
Yeah.
It really
Oh.
is.
Oh.
I just keep trying to tell people, man, animal fats are like literally food for your brain. It's so good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
I mean, I get my fat in. Don't worry about me, folks.
Yeah, that brisket was Anytime you
Britt-
eat,
Yeah,
anytime you
it's
eat
so good.
brisket in general, like you just committing
True,
to
yeah.
eating it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Britt, give us the history, man. How did you start? How did this all begin? How did you become a super duper content creator?
So the Salted by Instagram page started 2 years ago, like a week ago. So
Oh,
we're
yay!
deep into COVID. I was bored working from home, needed somewhere to kind of channel some anxious energy. And one night, this is what happened. So
Yeah.
here we are, 2 years later. Lots of really fun opportunities, and yeah, I guess we're still going.
Nice. So have you
Yeah.
always been
Yeah, it's not
always
a
been big
crazy
into
plan. It
cooking?
wasn't a crazy story.
I mean, thank God for COVID because it gave us all these great food
Yeah.
creators. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean,
I didn't
yeah,
even, like,
really.
that much.
Like, in a way.
Like, well, huge silver lining, I guess. We're looking at it that way, of a dark cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So have
Things
you
are
always
opening
been?
back up, and work was crazy. Still, like, halfway homeschooling one child at that point, and it was an outlet. It was hey, I'm bored. I need something to do, something
Mhm.
to, just kind of push some energy, and that's it.
Love it.
Have you
Yeah.
always been big into cooking?
Since I was about 16, I didn't grow up in a
Okay.
home of chefs and cooks and people who baked from scratch. So, my dad was in the hospital off and on for about a year when I was 16 years old, and he watched a lot of Food Network. So that kind of transferred over into home, and
Awesome.
that's kind of where the interest sparked. And
Got
then,
it.
yeah, as a stay-at-home mom, I get bored of the same foods over and over again. So I don't
Preach.
want to cook the same things every week.
Right.
I can't. I get bored of it. So it's something new all the time.
Yeah,
Nice.
awesome. Thank goodness for that.
Mhm,
We,
for
I mean,
sure.
we get to. Oh, that's a good idea. What's your what's your favorite thing you've cooked so far since becoming the Salted Bite?
Oh, I really like doing beef cheeks. That was a fun cook. Picanha is my favorite thing to cook right now. I really love hanging any kind of meat over the birch barrel over a live fire. That's just been
Let's
really fun.
go. Let's go. Yes.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, we're all about that. We like that too.
That's always good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I
You
was
wanna?
just gonna say this is probably a good time for our first
Yeah.
Willow's seasoning blends. Yeah. We need one of those cool boards.
We do need, like Burley said,
We need
he's
a Burley.
we need a Burley.
Comment recap brought to you by Willow's
There you go.
Seasoning.
So we got Robert. Robert's in the house.
Robert.
Appreciate
Always
you
the
as
first
always.
one, always the first one here.
Always.
Who's
Hey,
going to beat Robert? Is there ever going to be a day when someone beats Robert the first
yeah, I
comment?
challenge that. Hey,
Ooh, that's a good
seriously.
challenge.
Good challenge.
Hey,
Yeah.
John, you'll get if you can beat Robert to a show, I'll get you a free bottle of seasonings from Willow on me. That's the deal
Yeah.
right there.
Actually,
There
that's a
you
good. That's a fun promo.
Then we got Brad. Brad's in the house.
Hey,
go.
Red
What's
Beard,
up,
what's up,
Brad?
buddy?
You handsome, soulless bastard.
And we got Owen Quirky in
Would
the
you
house.
look?
Would
What's
you look at
up?
this?
Would you look at this? What's
love
up,
Owen.
Owen? How you doing,
Yeah.
man?
What up?
And then we got Tina Cannon in the house.
Tina.
Hey,
Hi,
Tina.
Tina.
And she says her food photos are always so good.
I
Thank
love
you.
it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
And
We got might as well get these last two, man.
You got Ricky Moore. What's up,
Hey.
Ricky?
Ricky.
And then we got David. What's up, David?
The man, the myth, the legend
Man.
himself, the creator
of Willow
Pacific Bite.
Seasoning.
Of Willow Seasoning.
Hey, real quick, can we hit this one from my buddy
Yes.
Rob right here?
Yeah.
He's
I was
got.
waiting. I was
Let's
doubling
talk.
back.
Okay, let's talk about defeating heat stalls in low-end smokers like in Oklahoma Joe.
Deal with it
Tony,
every time.
you want to take this one, buddy?
Yeah.
Britt, what smoker do I smoke with?
Never mind.
Hey, If you know you're getting to that stall, like I mean, throw an extra stick on there and just power that thing up to about 300 for a little bit, and you'll push right through that stall real quick if you're in a pinch and trying to get it done. It's not during a stall. You definitely don't want to go below 250 because you're just going to stall it even more. You're encouraging the stall to keep stalling. So if you're getting close to them stall temps, like a choice, you're finding out like like that 175 to 185 range. If you're hitting like 170, 175, I'd run that thing to 300 till it hits 190. I mean, if you're worried about pushing through a stall with the Okie Joe, but yeah. Sprinkle some nice charcoal in with it too. With that, make sure it doesn't lose its heat, and you got a good bed of coals. So always consistently sprinkle in some hardwood coals. I don't know how you feel about charcoal. What's your favorite charcoal that you like to use?
Oh, my favorite. I have so many.
Like, do you like the acacia? Do you like American hardwood, like a Brazilian?
So right now I've been using the birch barrel.
Okay.
And it's massive. Like when I tell you it's lump charcoal, it is lump charcoal. Like it's huge.
Let's go.
So I really love it. It burns really evenly. It burns hot, and it's perfect.
Okay, so use some of that stuff and sprinkle it around your. Like you always have like a bed of coals, and then I will purposely take. Like this is where like my OCD kicks in on food. Like there's like a Jenga puzzle. I will take a piece of charcoal and make sure that I don't have any open spots in my bed of coals. Like if I see like the back corner is getting a little light and the coals have died out and it's just ash, like I will purposely put a pile back there and bridge the gap toward the middle of my fire so it starts to work its way back. Like it's intense, but like if you're OCD about it, you can keep your heat regulated and crank it up when you need to. It's like Mikey says here in our next comment recap, we'll go over it. Like the stall is the fat breaking down, and as the fat's breaking down, it's cooler than the meat, so it's going to bring your temp down a little bit. So when it's stalling, it's like a new stage of like your brisket fat breaking down. So yeah,
bingo.
Interesting.
Yeah, you don't need to pay Patreon for Mad the Meat Scientist. You get to do that.
Oh well, there we can never have Jeremy on the show. That's cool. Hey, Tony will be driving down a road and go, "Oh, there's that bridge."
Oh look, I have.
Look at this dynamite just sitting here.
Dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die.
Hey, Dave, I meant to send you one. There's one that's called a guy like played dead with a moose and he just fell over, and it's called Smart Ways to Live, but just like I'm singing right there. Dang. Instead of like the chick singing it, it's like Smart Way, but like some dude with a terrible voice like me.
Ooh. Yeah, Mike, I don't know about that one.
Close enough. Well, Mike, let me have a little bit of love, man. We got one moment, man. I ain't the Rev. We don't need the Mad Meat Scientist. We got the Rev, man.
We got the Rev.
PhD in foodiery.
So, Britt, is there anything that you haven't got to cook yet that is on the bucket list?
A whole gator and a whole pig.
Ooh, that's on mine too. Yeah.
Yes.
Good chance the whole pig one can be knocked out. Hey, Damon, can you bring a whole cold gator up in September?
I can order a gator.
Yeah, we can order a gator.
Yeah, you can order them online.
They get it anywhere. I could get one in like 2 days.
What?
Yeah.
Forgot
you can order them, but I mean,
we need to
could probably work something out.
Do a gator.
I'm going to definitely try to be using some of that.
Let's do it.
We're trying to figure out how to get it across state lines here.
I can drive.
So, you go through the state checkpoint. Are you?
I know someone that's clearly not scared to make an impromptu road trip.
Sir, what's in that body bag?
Don't worry, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry. It's consensual.
It would be so great if you just pulled out like a $10 bill and you're all, hey, we're good. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. We do not approve of that.
I'll ship it to my house and we'll de-thaw it on the way up here.
There it is right there.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
It's not a comment recap, but there it is. Louisiana Crawfish Company for the whole gator. That's right.
Oh,
that's who it is.
Right to the doorstep.
Yep.
Like the gears are trembling so hard right now.
Can you fit one?
I'm thinking in September.
Do I need a Hall of Smoker?
No, we'll figure. Proudy said he's got the whole hog
Alright.
thing too, and we can rent whatever else.
We'll just hang it over fire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
with chains.
I wish I could bring a truckload of almond wood with me, man.
Yeah. There's so many. This is not her being here has not been good for me today. Like it's not.
No.
Like there's some serious wheels turning right now. Hopefully, I got her wheels turning a little bit to return the favor. But
Let's go. Let's go.
That's
we're gonna
good.
have like 8 platforms by the end of the week.
Hey, the Gators already. Don't even worry about the Gator. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Just just check it off the list.
We're gonna put some Cajun black on that piece. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Looks like we got the Gator.
We're doing the Gator.
We're
And the
doing
pig.
Yeah, it sounds like a Gators coming.
Knock out the bucket list this year.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna make it the bucket list, the TDN meetup, or bucket list go to die. Oh, that could be the slogan of 2023 meetup, or bucket list go to die.
Okay. It might
Okay.
be a
Maybe.
little work.
Work in
but
progress.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
But I'm a huge. Yeah, I dig it.
What's camel?
What's camel? Like actual camel?
Yes. What's camel? Yes.
No, I thought you were talking about like offer me a smoke, and I'm like, well, not until like 9:30. But
No. You do camel.
We're on to
Dude.
something.
I say we have
Well-
Grub get us a kangaroo tail from Meat Stock and bring it back.
Yeah, Grubs will smuggle some back if we ask him to.
I wonder how much of his own homemade sausage and bacon he's going to smuggle over there to try and sell.
I think it's the gumbo that's his go-to money maker.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be a little harder to
Yeah,
pack gumbo with you.
Yeah. He'll make it from scratch. He'll make kangaroo gumbo.
Oof.
Well, he's doing a gumbo class. He's doing a gumbo class over there.
Right.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, we'll get to those in a minute. We'll get to the.
Well, that recap is going to be lit, though. I mean, I love
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a cool question, right? Because we have a creator guest on the show
it. Mm-hmm.
who also got to taste food from another creator. Is Tony as good of a cook as he looks like he is?
Tony did good today. He keeps saying, he
Yeah,
overcooked his ribs.
Tony.
I really liked the ribs.
Let's go.
All right, I'll take it. I'm terribly critical of my ribs. I hate my ribs.
His
Like,
bark is on point.
Thank you.
Yes. Your brisket bark was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, the brisket
All
bark
right.
looked really good.
We can
dude.
stop. Please stop. I'm uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable.
Okay.
He's trying
Oh,
to
sorry.
I
It wasn't supposed to-
appreciate it. I mean,
It
it
wasn't
is.
supposed
Hey,
to be like
hey,
that.
can we like? I
Your
think
queso was so good.
I think we can talk. Like we were talking about this today. Like when you're around like another creator, like
Yes.
you see their food, it looks so good, and then like
Mhm.
someone's like another creator eating your food, you're like, this could ruin me.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
like,
why I
there's so
wanted
much
to ask.
pressure.
We got your take on your. You were like, oh, this freaking chimichurri and this and this and this. I just wanted to see. I know you're a good cook, dude. I wasn't trying to bury you or anything.
I mean, dude, like I wonder though, seriously, like not many people come and eat my food. So like my wife says it's good, but what choice does she have? You know?
He said he was nervous several times. He's like, I'm so nervous for you to eat this.
Did he make crepes today?
What's that?
Did you make some crepes today?
I did not. I gave up crepes for life. Brad's kids like ruined my soul. They told me that it wasn't
Crepes
good.
are really easy to make.
So here's a backstory of this. So Brad at Redbeard is in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there, and this kid's like loving Uncle Tony comes by. So like I was like, it was just me and the kids. They ran over because no one else was there,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Hey, like get me some snacks." And me being like a guest in their house, absolutely, I'll get all the stuff off the top shelf for you. And then I was like, and they're like, I want pancakes, and I was like, how about let's make some crepes?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, shit, I forget how to make crepes. So I look up this recipe, and I knew they looked like Jello, like they're like gelatinous
wow.
pancakes, like they were not. And their kids took them a bite, and the one kid said, "These pancakes taste like trash." So
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh,
that's
that's
the
right.
killer
That's
tape
right.
killers
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Those kids had no chill. They told me, and I knew they weren't going to like him. And I was like, maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe they'll like him.
Poor kids.
And they go, these like it was like both. There was two kids simultaneously. The one said like ew, and the other one said these taste like trash. It was like a double dipper.
Oh,
And I
that's
was just
so
sitting there, and I was
awesome.
like,
What did you put in them? Like, are we talking sweet crepes? Savory
yeah, it was
crepes?
like vanilla and milk and flour, and yeah, it was like I've had crepes before. These are no crepes that I've ever seen. Like
No.
they were, yeah, it was like
They were-
shooters. It was like pancake
Apparently, they were
sliders.
trash crepes, folks. Trash
Yeah.
crepes.
They were
The
trash.
new sensation.
Sorry for the story time, but I feel like people needed to
no,
know.
we're good.
No, I need a little backstory.
Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, it is funny. So when I hear crepes and stuff like that now, it makes me giggle because it was a funny moment ultimately.
Yeah.
Do you have any ultimate fails like that, Britt? I mean, we all have.
I catch things on fire a lot.
Nice.
Oh.
What was the most recent fire?
The
Yeah.
most recent fire, I caught the entire birch barrel on fire recently.
Hmm.
Like the
Ooh.
whole barrel was up in flames.
Yeah, I've been a little sad about that.
There's always burnt ends, and there was nothing underneath them.
They
so it
were
just dripped
burnt
down.
ends. I mean, you
They
called your
were-
shot.
They were burnt ends.
Yeah. A little
Yeah.
charcoal.
Oof.
Hey, I had a fire break out too when I was cooking wings and I was in a hurry, so I let them bitches cook on that fire and get
Yeah.
it done and get a little char on it.
Whatever. Yeah.
With the
Hey,
ribs still over on the offset.
Adapt and overcome, baby. Adapt and overcome.
Yeah. There was at one point like the ribs were like there was a fire under them too, and that's why I thought I overcooked them. Like, yeah,
No.
but no, they
were
actually
good.
weren't that bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Second grill is caught on fire.
yes, the grill was on fire today, but nothing like too extravagant. Nothing that I couldn't smother out real quick.
Yeah.
I think it gave the dip more flavor.
It did.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone likes a good dirty smoke flavor.
Yeah, dope.
Oh, yeah,
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Love
She's trying.
she's like, you're doing great. No, it's so good.
I'm just glad her chimichurri was there to bail out the wings. That's all I'm gonna say.
They look good. They
Good.
don't look burnt.
They were good.
The chimichurri was so good.
Thank you.
Yes.
The chimichurri, it's just so good. I cannot believe how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Have you had red chimichurri?
No. What do you do
It's
that
not.
with?
Try it.
Well, what do you do it with?
Red pepper.
Roasted red peppers.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
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 It's good. It
Well,
might
all
be
right, well,
coming.
What do you use that for? Same thing as regular
I've only
chimichurri?
used it. I only used it one time, and I used it for trying to be fancy at a wine event when I doing some shrimp on some little baguettes.
At a Hawaiian event, you said?
No, wine.
Wine
they're drinking
event.
wine.
Like I didn't know they had Hawaiian events over in South Carolina.
No, you know that event where you walk with your drink with your pinky out.
Yeah.
You had the coconut bra on too.
No.
You had the mankini on? My
Yeah, well, you
What
know,
a stud. What a stud.
that's the pictures that don't ever get showed.
Were you rocking the hips from side to side?
No, dude, he had like the leopard skirt thing with the rope belt, was out dancing with the fire batons. That's what I pictured
John's
Damon
seen it.
doing.
John's seen it. Okay, well, secret's out now.
Secret's out. Just in time for a comment recap. Brought to you by Buff Seasoning. Oh, oops. Let me get. There we go.
Sorry, I thought we were going to be
backing up a little bit. Holy cow, where are we? Man, it's
So
all
you got it this
tonight.
Should we start bail money for grubs? Seems like a good place to start.
Well, I think we'll start right here with this.
All alligator.
Yes.
Count on it. All right, Brad, we're gonna hold you to it. Camel is super fatty and gamey.
Not mad about it.
Brad said it's actually good. He had it on my deployment in 2012. It tastes like chicken. but it's kind of a greenish color when cooked. That's interesting.
She has questions on the quality of camel that Brad had on deployment from that look.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to know what city and part of the region you were from, where that camel was from. Oh, I guess we're bail money for grubs. We all got bail funds started for different stuff here on the Dude Network. Yeah. Brad loves you despite your trash crepes, Tony.
I'm comfortable in myself with my trash crepes.
Don't try to redeem yourself.
Yeah, I'm not. Those kids will never get any food from Uncle Tony ever again. They can get their own. They can raid their pantry themselves.
Hey, was it your guys' version of the Catalina wine mixer, Damon?
Absolutely.
Oh man. Oh, the Kakalaki wine mixer. The South Kakalaki wine mixer.
I like that.
And you heard it here first. That's our event.
That's our event. That's right, Paige. Paige, take note. Clip it.
That's where you all wear your grill kilts.
Yeah.
Where we? Huh?
We're wearing kilts. I'll do it. I ain't scared. Think of all the air.
Everyone has grill kilts, so.
I'm down with it.
I don't have a grill kilt.
I don't have one.
I'm sure you can borrow Ricky's.
Sure.
How manly is that? Borrowing another man's.
Yeah, I mean, he might have let the breeze blow that day, and I mean, come on, no, this is not happening.
And is it a real kilt or is it just like a folded piece of fabric with a elastic waistband?
I don't know. I've never seen one in person.
Because real kilts are like 10 yards of material or something. It's like a crazy
like wrap around and like buttons.
Yeah, and
like
they like back in the day they would use it as like their sleeping blanket and all that kind of stuff.
Oof.
It's like
it's not one of them. It's not one of them.
Plus, you have to have the right pattern of flannel for your family color and all this stuff. There's a whole thing that goes into kilts.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get into that.
We just stressed Damon
out. Yeah, I was good. I was good with the breeze blowing, but yeah, that's a little too much there. See, Ricky sees it. He sees it. He wants me in his kilt. He wants me in his kilt.
Yeah.
See, Damon's like people want teddy bears of him made.
Yeah.
Another guy wants to snuggle with him and misses him when he leaves.
He's
got a whole huge cult following.
Yeah, we got a cult following.
That's how all this happened. That's how this happened. The Friday night show bringing things together. I love it. And Rob had a question on the stacker of I leave my dampener all the way open. And
okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob, I missed this one, buddy.
I like to leave it wide open because I'm a big believer in airflow. Airflow is key. If you ever get like some flare up smoke, you want as much airflow as possible to get it out of there as quickly as possible. So I leave my dampener fully blown open all the time because you can like close and open your door to control that airflow if you want as well. Because I think if you have that thing closed, you're just pushing the smoke back down in your unit. So I don't like that. So. Now, if you're burning like nothing but like Fogo charcoal or charcoal that's like pure like vapor, I mean, then you can play with it. But if you're doing any kind of wood that's not charcoal, then yeah, it's not. I wouldn't recommend closing your dampener very often.
Yeah, bingo. I like that, Tony. That's a good way to put that.
Yeah, coming from a novice, I've only been doing it for a couple of years, so that's what I've learned. In a lot of reps. I've done a lot of reps in 3 years, but yeah.
a lot of reps. Yeah.
He's back.
No way. Yes. Hello, Damon and the other people. And that, hey, Britt, that's all we'll ever be here to
Oh,
mine
the
your
Yeah.
other
swagger.
people.
The
man.
other people.
Yeah. They got the
The other
whiteboard.
people.
It's
Did you
okay,
get?
David. We'll leave.
Did you get the
No.
whiteboard that says "Hello, other people"?
Hello, other people.
Oh shit!
What
No.
have you done any of the trend cooks that popped up on social media, Britt?
I did the butter board.
Oh, okay.
That was fun.
The reason I asked is, what was your favorite one out of the ones that you've tried?
I try random like TikTok viral trends. So the roasted marshmallow with the strawberry. Did you see that one? You
No,
take a
that sounds
strawberry,
incredible.
you dip it in marshmallow fluff, and then you roast it over a fire. The marshmallow fluff gets like toasty and delicious, and then you drizzle like melted chocolate over top of it. It's on my TikTok.
I haven't seen that one. Dude, hey, we need a case of strawberries for September, Tony.
Strawberry skewer, marshmallow fluff, fire, chocolate drizzle.
I'm sorry. Where did we go? I left this world. Where?
Yeah, right.
Somewhere around strawberry.
Say less.
Yeah, say less.
Way
please.
less. We got it.
Yeah, that's happening.
It's so good.
Was there any you tried that you were like, how did this go viral? This is just not that good.
There was one with pickled garlic and hot sauce and like the other spices in a jar, and you shake it up. It wasn't bad, but like it was just really strong.
I didn't see
Pickled
that one
garlic is
either.
like a whole different texture. But yeah, would I eat a whole jar of spicy roasted garlic again? No.
No, she's
No, it's just around the vampires. We're good.
So it wasn't that good, huh?
What are you doing down there?
I'm trying to get. I'm getting the
You got
dang
ants in your
strawberry.
pants?
No, I'm getting the strawberry video.
Oh,
Do I need to send it?
No, I got it. I
Okay.
got it. I got it.
Yeah, now
It's a process here.
Sorry, I threw that one in on you.
Yeah.
no. This is another reason why we wanted to do this show, man, is to talk to these brains behind these accounts and why we do what we do. And also just to show, like, we're just regular people. Like you said, I didn't grow up in a house of chefs. I had to start learning how to cook because of a situation, and I just cook now.
Yeah.
And like normally would ask, what's like your favorite go-to meal, but you said you have to switch it up. Wait, you have to keep it fresh. So,
Yes,
What about
I
a go-to protein?
do you still have a
Steak.
go-to, like something you do?
steak.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
feel
what
like
kind of
no
steak?
one-
Are you a ribeye or a
Ribeye.
strip? Okay,
Ribeye.
ribeye.
Yeah, that's what's up.
All right.
Rib eyes. We got this or what?
We got the strawberry. You ready for the strawberry? Tony,
Yeah,
are you
let's-
ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I am very intrigued by this.
Look at the toasty.
What?
Dude,
Look at that.
What?
how is this not? How did I not know about this?
So good.
I miss this trend. I am the worst
Yeah.
at trends. I don't know any trends.
So am
that
I.
go.
Yeah,
By
me
far my
too.
favorite.
I'm not a trendy person. I don't do the trends. If I do a
Alright.
trend, I'm like trying to figure out how can I take it to the next level so I'm not duplicating every other creator.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
think it's hard when
same.
you the original, but you're in a space where there's not a whole lot of originality.
Right. I remember when, like, the smoked cream cheese phase was going on, and I made my own cranberry sauce and did like a cranberry smoked cream cheese, like
Nice.
and with graham crackers because it was the most different of anything I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back when videos didn't get nothing. Like I could probably like recirculate all my old stuff that was like really cool.
You should recirculate anything over 3 months old.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, I heard the rule is if it's 10 weeks old, start recirculating, especially your ones that did really well.
Yes. Switch up your captions, switch up the
Yep.
music. but you can still use the same content.
Hmm.
You have years of content just like sitting around.
Oh, I have years. Yeah, but the thing is,
Recycle it.
I guess I film so much new content every week. It's so hard to keep up with.
Well, then you don't have to.
But I need
Yeah.
to. Because I know I have some old bangers that just need re-edited, tightened up. Like you go back and look at.
You need to bring
Or
back,
you can go back and look at content from 2 years ago and be like, oh,
bro.
God,
You need
Yeah.
to bring back the
Okay.
hitter from TikTok, bro. The original hitter on TikTok. The catch. Yeah. Yes.
I circulated that one.
Still one of the most gangster videos that is on that freaking app. Period.
Yeah,
And I don't care what anybody says.
I do need to find that one again. Alyssa just posted it the other day, a rendition of it on her TikTok.
Oh,
I got nothing.
dang it.
Nothing.
Fucking haters, dude.
But it's not really her
Gosh,
channel.
dude.
She does a lot of crafts. So me.
Oh yeah, all these craft ladies are like, "What the? Is
What the
this?
heck is this?
Didn't see that coming. Aunt Bertha up there, with the earrings, sees Tony catching a beer on his John Deere.
God, they're like, something happened. I think you were hacked.
Alyssa threw me a beer,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know what to do with it when I was mowing. So I was making a spice, and I caught it right here. So I was just like, all right. And I bit into it and chugged it, biting it, and it was like the original viral.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, such a viral worthy video too.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There were people remaking that, analyzing, this man just bit this can.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome. So I guess okay, so we're at the grocery store today.
Yeah.
So Ohio grocery store.
Mhm.
I'm a grocery store guy, as everybody knows.
Yes, I want to hear this. Great question.
Is there anything about our little grocery store? Well, it wasn't really a little one that our
Mhm.
grocery store in today that you saw that was different in Virginia, or ingredients, or
No.
okay? Because
Your
I think
produce section was really small.
that one was I was
Yeah.
really disappointed by them today.
I mean, we had to buy a whole 3-pound bag of limes because I couldn't find a single lime.
Yeah, there's gonna be some lime cocktails coming up this week.
Some
everything
wine
was-
or lime?
Limes.
Lime.
Oh, limes. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a lot smaller area than where you're from, right?
Yes.
So okay, so that makes sense. We would have our Walmart is
Mhm.
probably the best produce selection around, but it's still small compared to other ones I've seen.
Yes.
So that's interesting. All right, cool. Was the meat? What about meat prices up here? Because we had some
Comparable.
comparable,
Yeah.
some good stuff on sale, but fair everywhere else.
Yes. Yeah, very comparable. So
Okay. Am I tough to shop with?
no.
Lies.
I mean,
It was funny. Every time she filmed me today, I was on my phone, talking or texting, and I was like, every time it looks like I was the rudest host ever. I was like, oh my god, I'm always on the phone. I'm so sorry.
no, you're a people person. You're
Make
What's
deals.
funny?
yeah, that's what you're doing.
Literally, someone Reed the fishmonger calls me while we're in the beer section while she's picking out the mixing back, and I was like, he calls me once a year, I gotta see what's wrong.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to win a gold medal for not using a buggy to carry all the groceries out.
That was awesome.
He carried it all by himself.
I didn't know she was. So I was showing my ass. They're like, hey, do you want us to send it out where you drive through and they load it in your car for you, like a full service grocery store? I took her to today.
That's different.
Yeah, that was
I'm
different.
all about
That's
that.
Yeah, for real.
It's the one chain that does it. That's not a normal thing.
I can buy my groceries ahead of time, do click list or something like that, and I pull up to the spot during my time spot, and they'll load my groceries. But to just go to the grocery store and
so
But
basically,
I'd
you go
rather
to
do it like that. I walk and shop, but then they bag and load. I'm all about that.
Yeah. You basically go. They put in these gray totes. They put them on this conveyor belts, and they give you your receipt, which is the plastic tote that matches the number on the tote. And then you go up there and you hand them those notes, and they pull out those totes and load it in the back seat for you, and you go.
Yeah. So it's essentially the same thing as how Walmart.
It gets rid of them
shopping is,
having to take. No one takes carts out in the lot there. Carts do not leave the store.
Yeah, but I like it because you're doing the shopping.
Yes, it's very
Yeah.
much.
'Cause
So.
I
But
like picking
anyway,
out my stuff. That's why I'll never do it
yeah,
anyway.
I was like showing my ass, like I can get all these. We don't need no carry out. I'll just carry it myself. I'm a gold medalist. She was filming the whole time, and I did not know.
Hey, we're gonna need that video footage.
Oh, it's coming, and it's going to be. I haven't even watched it yet, but it's got to be glorious if she captured everything because I was showing my ass. Like I
I
wasn't.
sent them to you.
I wasn't. Yeah, I got them. I haven't watched them yet because we've been busy, but it's going to be fun. It's a different version of the grocery shopping, so it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for showing that.
You're
That was cool. I
welcome.
looked around.
Did
Oh
you-
my God, I have a
did you-
camera person that's filming everything. This is new.
yeah, right.
She was
That's when you
awesome.
know they made it big when you got your video photographer.
Yeah, I didn't know we
Yeah,
made
I
it
mean-
that big yet.
Your whole goal.
It was really weird, by the way, for that. Like to have someone like whatever you need. I felt like I was like using her, and she's like, "No, please, like I'm here to like help you, like film." And I'm like, "Okay, that's thank you."
You're welcome. You have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of film.
Yeah, we have a lot. I don't need to film anything for like 2 weeks after today. It was crazy.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, as you guys saw from the spread.
Right.
Mhm.
So we got a burger if y'all want to see Britt's burger.
Oh,
What's up?
Mike Rebs has a good question.
Yeah.
What's
Let's do it. Let's hit the comments again.
Yeah.
And who are our comments brought to you by?
Willow Seasonings and
Woo!
All right.
You get a little better each time.
It is getting better. I haven't beatboxed in a good 10 years, so it's taking a minute.
Okay. You had the question? Did you find which?
Well, Red was like,
Oh yeah. This one.
Yeah,
what's
that's
the
what I was
death-
looking for.
What's your
Right.
death row
Okay.
meal?
It's gonna be a little bit of everything. It's gonna be like a smoothie from my favorite smoothie shop, a steak, scallops, some kind of garlicky butter something. Doesn't matter what it is. Slightly burnt popcorn. That's a whole thing. I love slightly burnt popcorn and dark chocolate, all on like one plate.
Okay.
And we're
Man,
just
you've
gonna,
given
like,
this some thought. It seems like.
That was awesome. That was probably
no,
the
that
best.
was no thought.
That was the best death row meal ever.
Yeah, I think I'd take that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's fantastic.
Robert wants to know how come your beautiful food displays are on magazine covers.
His words, not ours.
I
But I
mean-
agree.
Not ours. Yeah, we would
But-
never.
I'm just waiting for my deal.
Well,
There it is there.
we might have a magazine one day.
Well, if you need anything for it, call me.
I have a quick question for Tony, if you don't mind me asking. Ask away, buddy. Ask
Ask
away.
Oh, Damon's like, please.
Mrs. Johnsy says
Hey,
hello, family.
hello, family. Hi, Kimmy.
Aw, she's cute.
Aw, she is.
Thank you.
She brought my kids.
She's
gift
a culinary gangster. There you go.
Like she went out of her way to Walmart today to buy the kids a like metal box full of candies and poppets and stuff. So like, she was a favorite.
Oh yeah.
She loaded her kids up with chocolate. They crashed at 7.
You're welcome.
Secret mom hack right there.
Beautiful. I need her in my life.
Adley had like the entire box of chocolate before 10 o'clock today.
Smashed up Kit Kat wrapper,
Yeah.
Exhibit A. That was strung
That's
out in a
sleep by
line. Like
6:30.
my kids were cutting up rows of Kit Kat smashing on my desk. It was intense. She was around for one day, and my kids are cutting lines of chocolate. I don't know how to make of it, but here we are.
Yeah. Wally had a pile like the scene from Scarface and just Kit Kat.
Oh,
Thanks
man.
for the chocolate.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, because you mentioned you're a sauce guy, he wants to know any strong opinions on nacho cheese sauce.
Scratch for the win. Queso is your
Yeah.
nacho sauce.
Queso.
Queso. You can do it in
100%
15
queso.
minutes. Brown that burger. As soon as that burger's starting to get mainly brown, throw in chunks of Velveeta, melt that down, add some Rotel and a can of black beans, and bang, 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 you're done in 15 minutes.
There you go.
Yep.
Queso's the answer. Apparently, it's a grandma hack too.
All right.
sugar than I'm not a grandma, but sugar than that. Send them
Sugar.
home.
Yeah. They crashed. like,
So speaking of queso,
Allie was so tired she was being mean. Like
Oh yeah. Like,
like
get
you
to
know,
bed, that young lady.
like she's like the cute one that is being.
What were you
like
saying, Damon?
I was gonna say, speaking of queso, we can watch this queso pour right here.
Okay. Oh, what we got? Oh,
yeah, this is
my
literally one of my favorite videos of hers. Dude. Oh my god.
What just happened?
Heaven.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like her level of photography and videography is like, that's like commercial status right
Yeah.
there.
Big time.
Bro, seriously, that looked so good.
But like
Walk
the
us through
emotion that you
that.
just saw out of all three of you, like that's exactly what I'm going for.
You got it.
Like when I think about a video, like what's going to make you hungrier? What is going to make you feel something? And that was it.
I love it.
So, okay. So I get it. You're not a cook. You're an artist. We got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I didn't mean to mislabel you. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, I ate it too, so very carefully.
But
with
walk us
support.
through that. Walk us through that video.
How I ate it.
What's the, explain the sandwich and then.
So those are smash burgers with like a white American cheese and jalapenos and onions. Yep.
Oh, a double stacked.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
have to double stack the smash burgers.
You're on the right channel for a double stacked smash burger.
Dude.
That queso is super easy. It's just like white American cheese melted down with some green chilies and a little bit of butter in the pan, maybe some cream cheese. It's really easy.
Jeez.
Yeah. I know. That's the emotion I want. Whew, we can't even talk.
Yeah, I'm lost.
It's definitely good.
Tony is not big bet on TikTok.
No. I don't know who that guy is, but no.
No.
I'm way cooler
Dude,
than him.
the Dude Network, _Dude Network everywhere.
Monty knows my handle and I do not. So yeah, what he said.
Yep.
I always keep the underscores. I have so many
Underscore.
platforms that I forget which one has underscores. Some are
Yes.
just-
That's why I don't have money.
Yes, exactly. That queso pour. Yep.
Yeah. She.
Yeah, she.
One of my favorites.
That was one of your favorites too?
Yes. One of my favorite videos.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And that's all raw footage too. Like that's pulled straight off of my camera and uploaded. I didn't do any kind of editing to that.
All right. Drop some knowledge. What kind of gear are you working with?
So I have a Sony Alpha 7 III. Yeah.
Okay.
Love my camera. Got it for my birthday.
DSLR or mirrorless? Or mirrorless. Okay.
Yep. I use Final Cut Pro for video editing, and then I use.
Hey, that's what's up. That's the real. I love that program. That's why I want a Mac again.
There's a learning curve, but we're getting there.
Oh, yeah. That one, like Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro. See, because when it comes to video editing software, that's the top. Those two are the absolute top, and then everything else is below. There's nothing between those two programs, and then like $150,000-$250,000 licensing, editing, Hollywood stuff. So like, there's huge learning curves on those because they're pretty in-depth programs. But kudos to you. I don't know many people that do a lot of editing like in those kind of programs just for little reels and stuff.
All my recent stuff have been edited. That one, like I said, was just raw footage.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting there. So
that's awesome.
We're getting there, yeah.
We're getting there.
Everything's a work.
Video is not my forte. If I had to pick, it's going to be photography. But everyone wants a video these days.
By the way, everybody watching, they've been saying Instagram. The CEO of Instagram admitted that they've pushed Reels way too hard in 2022. And that they are going to they're not going to come all the way back, but you're going to get more on them. You actually have a chance of getting new followers off of photos. than what you did in 2022, which I think killed a lot of people. 'Cause I know several creators. I mean, I don't know if you have, but they were really big photo people, and like their accounts basically stalled the last 2 years because they've had to learn how to do reels, and a lot of them are like, I don't want to do reels. I just want to take photos. I'm not comfortable doing reels.
Yeah.
So, like, anybody watching, I guess it's fair to share that news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you got? What do you got brewing down here, Damon? I see
I
all
mean,
kinds of yeah.
Yep,
you
get
want-
into it.
Hey, you're the captain of this flying umbrella tonight.
Hey, I mean, she was talking about how her photography is improving. We can
Yeah,
show a little, we can show a little bit of that.
Oh, these pours are ridiculous. Look at that.
It
Tell
is
us
the
about it.
end of the floor. So this was just a pound cake. I was bored last week, 2 weeks ago. Decided to bake a pound cake in the middle of the day. Never made one before. Why not? I really love this video because it's like you take the idea of a photo that you want and you add motion. So that's the exact photo that I have also, but it's just a matter of hitting that record button.
That's awesome.
That's a really good way of thinking about that too. Yeah.
Just hit
like
the
that.
button.
Yeah.
Nice simple breakdown of that for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I
It
didn't ever
took
think
me
of that.
a my thought. Like when you're doing video, if you're new to video, and this is just like very new to me over the last couple of weeks, is just set it up and hit the button. Like, okay.
Nice. I see some other stuff down there, Damon. What else you got down there?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll let Britt head one of them off. So you've got to take some trips out of state, out of the country.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about them?
Sure. So 2022, our New Year's resolution was the year of yes. So essentially that became this whole thing last year because I held myself back a lot with either being like socially awkward and anxious or being self-conscious. So last year I said yes to every opportunity that kind of came up. Landed me in Canada 3 times. We have a small little group of people who we call ourselves the Union, like, you know, it's a barbecue union. Get it? Yeah.
Oh, the Union. Okay.
Yeah. So we do monthly
Alright.
challenges, and this group has just gotten really close. So in May, I traveled to New Brunswick, Canada to meet Corey from Beer of Daddy Barbecue, one of my best friends. He was the featured pitmaster for the Pitmasters dinner in Alberta in June. Flew out there. And then I went back in October to do some photography for his restaurant.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Nice.
But you also got to hang out with some pretty cool people too, right?
I did.
You want to just show them, or you want to tell us afterwards?
If you just want to go ahead and show it, we'll talk about it.
Just see what we got.
Oh man.
So this was in June on the Pitmasters dinner trip. Myself, Brad from Canadian Drum Smoker, and then Darren from Darren's, I think he just changed his name, Darren Timmerman Barbecue, Corey from Beer Daddy Barbecue, Holly, and I think that was everybody in this video. Mel picked us up from the airport. We had been on a flight since 5:30 a.m., 4 hours. Mel rolls up in his truck, picks us all up. We go straight to Corey the butcher.
Let's go.
Let me pull it up so I can tell you what all we cooked that day.
That was amazing.
It was amazing. Like, it was the most amazing experience.
I bet.
I mean, you saw the spread.
Yeah, that octopus
let me
at the end.
find it because it was just, I mean, just all the food that we had was insane. Forget that.
While she's doing that, we'll hit you with another comment recap.
See, I knew we'd have fun with this. I knew we'd have fun.
Hey, just so you know, guys, Willow's Seasonings has insanely good seasonings, but they also have 2 really good sauces. 1859 Colorado Gold Mustard and their Sweet Thing Barbecue Sauce. Use code TDN 2023. Save yourself 10%. It's just simple.
Dang.
So, hey, sheesh, that queso pour. Got people sweating over here. Beautiful camera work.
Absolutely.
her videos definitely make people feel something. I can guarantee that. Hey,
Guaranteed.
look at all this. She has spectacular content. Boom, 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 boom.
Who's watching now?
Oh gosh.
Right?
I'm so awkward being the center of attention. Ugh.
That's what the show's all about. You're just another
Yeah.
foodie like us.
Thanks.
Did he just use the name of the show? But we do have a good question right here to tail up this last comment recap. Can you guys work out the problem with friction delivering to California? I'm really hungry. Just saying. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Robert, I will get with you on that. There is a little hinky thing about that because we're so far away. But
yeah, it's just in California, you're in like zone 3 shipping, so there is an extra shipping charge to get to California.
mhm.
But anybody that's in the Midwestern area and like even beyond, like I live in Ohio, so like Ohio, Michigan, like Indiana, Illinois, Nebraska, Iowa, pretty much all the states down to Texas, like is all considered Midwest and gets like free 2-day shipping in their
Yeah,
places.
he's asking because he wants to order the Dude Network box.
Yeah, everybody
He really-
should
yeah.
because it's a chance to try all kinds of different stuff that you cannot get in your local butcher shop. That's
Yeah.
a fact. And like it's going to
So-
be like it's like the coolest cut of barbecue meat box ever.
Facts.
Yeah.
Next time I'm with you, Robert, we'll reach out to Frickson for you.
Yeah, we'll get that figured
Yeah.
out for everybody. That's a promise. We can, and Friction
Yes.
will work with you too. We'll help you
Yeah.
out, but we'll be
Yeah.
happy to help you out too.
Yeah, exactly. I'll
Yeah.
get you in touch with them. It'll be fine.
Yep. Absolutely. No. In that box, we'll be going live. It's not live yet.
No, not quite.
But it will be live when we get our recipes ready for all that stuff. We will be getting that box live, so hopefully soon.
All right. What's this last one? Oh, did you find it, Britt?
I did.
Okay. Tell us all about the
So,
spread.
In that video, we had pork belly burnt ends, whole pork belly, a wagyu picanha,
What?
the homemade jalapeno cheddar sausage with the melted
What?
provolone and
What?
chimichurri on top,
What?
T-bone steak,
What?
flank steak tacos,
What?
octopus,
What?
beef ribs,
What?
wagyu beef short ribs. We're not talking about like the meat sweats at the end of the day, like. That was
At the
just
end of the day, I'm getting the meat sweats from the list.
I even hate the thought of the elliptical that's been sitting down here with dust on for 6 years, but that makes me want to get on it.
right.
Like,
Right?
I mean, but like, how much more epic?
I gotta
is
go
that?
jog around the block.
I mean, if we're going to go to Canada,
If we're gonna
Go
go to Mel's
Canada.
house, it has to be epic.
it's funny that you went all the way to Canada to have grilled octopus, though. Can we talk about that for a second?
I never had octopus.
You went to Canada to have it.
I mean,
Like the most inland
Like-
place. And you're closer to where they live.
That's the funny part to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
sitting there
think
and
it's
I'm
so
like,
funny.
you went all the way to northern Canada to get, because he don't live in like by the line, right? He lives like up in there,
he's
right?
like way up there.
Yeah, he's way
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
It's like snow there, like
Oh my God, but
not snow like 3 months.
Oh, we
or
have to
something
talk
like
about the
that.
sneeze.
what about the
The
sneeze?
what?
We have to talk about the sneeze since we just sneezed. At Mel's house, we're gonna
Oh.
give a little dark side of the girl story time.
I thought we were about to do a dark story. I was like, whoa.
I mean, it is
Never
a
mind.
dark
Oh,
story.
hey.
It's an embarrassing story. But we're in the car, and in the
Thanks,
truck,
Willow.
and I sneeze. And Brad's sitting next to me, and he was like, "Oh, bless you," or "Excuse you," or something like that. So a little bit later, we go pick up our meat. We're on the way back, and Mel makes a joke about farting. And I was like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" He's like, "When you farted in the truck earlier." I was like, "I didn't fart. It was a sneeze." And he was like, "I thought there was like unicorn sparkles coming out of your butt because I thought it was a fart." So the rest of the trip, Mel called me sparkle farts because he thought that my sneeze was a fart.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, if anyone farts like a unicorn, I mean, you heard me sneeze.
How did you
I mean-
guys?
It's a mouse.
You're lucky you didn't tell me the sparkle fart story before the show. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because that's exactly how we would have entered you.
Damn it! Now we know.
Son of a-
Hour and 10 minutes into it.
The fart
Well,
sparkle.
when you come back on for your next appearance, we'll introduce you as
Well,
Sparkle.
Tony will
Farts.
do. I'll do one of my my personal guaranteed intros.
Yes.
Her friends call her Sparkle Hearts. That's salted.
Can we come on with a handful of glitter?
Yes, but you blow it out your butt.
Man. Oh boy.
Or you bend over and like just throw it up in the air to make it
We'll have
look
like a
like,
vacuum.
like an optical. Yeah, we'll do reverse flow. Yes, or do a glitter bomb.
Yep.
Damon's just getting more and more worried as this. She still trusts me, Damon. Well, I mean, what do I have to do to? What do I have to do to teach her?
The funny thing is like we get on these conversations and Damon starts going, what did I get myself into?
Damon's the
Oh, yeah.
He is our ethics and moral compass barometer with his body language.
Yeah.
Like I'll say something, and I'll be like, "No, we're good. Damon's cool. Like we're good." He's not.
Every once in a while he'll go.
He's not trying to run down to. He's not trying to run down to North Carolina or anything like that. He's not trying to leave the area. He's still cool, so we're good.
Yeah, not yet. No, not yet.
Oh man.
What else you got down there, buddy?
We got one last video here. And
it's the St. Louis. Those look familiar. Oh no, that's what I want mine to look like today.
Look at those.
Good lordy.
This was another bored afternoon.
Just another board.
Another bored afternoon where we sit around and grill ribs. Look at that bend, though.
That bend is money.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're done. When they bend and they don't break.
Hey, don't you love when it's so good you call it out yourself like, look at that bend.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
I think it's the best bend I've ever had.
Yeah, that was a good.
How do you like cooking on that barrel?
I love it. It's a learning curve because it is all direct fire for the most part. You can control how close your fire or your coals are to your food, which is kind of cool. So the basket inside of it is adjustable. You can put it at the bottom of the barrel or toward the top. And then you can control the lid, which is where like the grill is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
That is cool. I mean, it's funny how they always have to have like that weird something different.
Yes.
And they still like it. Yeah.
I really like the ability to hang meat like from the lid too. That's just a fun little thing.
Yeah, I haven't done much of the meat hanging, but it's coming.
Yes.
It's coming.
Yeah, I took a week off last year and I didn't have anything to do or anywhere to go. I just had to burn some vacation. And so I sat in the backyard and welded like this fuego kind of style open fire pits. And I had this grate that like adjusted on the side all stupid. But now I welded this rebar thing with these hooks to do, because that's what I want to do is some hanging stuff.
Yeah.
I want to get like one of those cages where they hang the chickens in and stuff. That looks way too fun.
The girl in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Yeah. I'm basically like, because I like to do things myself too. So I decided to build myself a mini version.
An affordable Dude Network version.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Until we're sponsored,
Hey, we're still on that Dude Network.
For you.
We're on that Dude Network budget till it's not that Dude Network budget, but right now it's still that Dude Network budget.
Yes, sir.
Damon, your backgrounds is getting more and more beautiful, man. With all
Every
these
week,
new stickers, man. He had a couple on there since then.
Yeah. We changed it up a little bit.
I like it.
Rearranged a little stuff. Got to be fancy like you and Johnsy.
Shit, I'm like tired of looking at my flag now after seeing all your guys' cool stuff.
Yeah, I need to get some flags, but it's like, I mean, I got Otto Graham that's hanging out, man, looking over me, winningest quarterback maybe of all time.
Yeah,
maybe.
He was in a championship game every year of his career.
No, I'm saying maybe.
It is. It's a fact. Nobody forgets about my old buddy Otto. But I know.
Otto.
Go Browns.
Otto.
But auto parts.
Yeah.
Otto
parts.
Hey, so what's your big plans for 23, Britt? What do you got? How you gonna top 22?
Well, I quit my job in December um,
Hey,
with no plan.
she's
Uh,
free. She's
so
free.
2023 is like developing the plan. Like, let's figure this out. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. I do some content creation that's not food related for like a local business. So I'd like to be doing some more of that. Like, let's build up the whole photography, videography kind of side of things and do something completely left field. That's not my forte. So
Hey, nice.
yeah,
Awesome.
let's say
Well,
yes.
from what we've seen, I think you'll be doing all right.
Yeah, you're
Thank
fine.
you.
You're fine.
You got a good start.
I feel pretty safe about saying that. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say things to say things, but I feel pretty confident on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not shooting from the hip or anything. I got a nice steady aim on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. If previous things are the record, I think you're off to a decent start.
Mhm.
I try.
I mean, look, it's gonna be hard to top this.
I mean, brownie points.
What?
She's here.
I'm here,
this
and I cooked.
is gonna be the top experience of her year, probably.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
We have
I hate
September.
that it happens so
Yeah.
early. No, September will be.
September.
So we got September yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Later.
Gator.
There's still more to the Dude Network than just that handsome bearded dude in a brown shirt.
Gator don't play.
Yeah. Like, Gator wants to walk around money. Gator wants to do a pair of shoes. No, so it sounds like Redbeard's bringing us a gator in September. That happened.
Yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list, 100%.
I'm down for it. I've had gator a lot.
Are we wrapping it in bacon? That's my only question.
Beef bacon?
Are we going
Beef bacon wrapped gator tail bites?
Bro, we would, yeah.
And dip them in a Cajun remoulade sauce?
We shouldn't even be saying this kind of stuff on live.
You just give all the ideas away.
She actually told me we had some bangers today, and she's like, "Keep that to yourself." And I was like, "Probably should." I was like
You'll see that gator.
We had many conversations like this because I was like, "What do we do with this?" And then we just bounced back and forth, and then we ended up with some crazy like the queso dip was a good collab dip. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were hungry, and I got it ready in about 15 minutes, so it was pretty good. That was a solid score. We ate more of that queso dip than anything else.
You can't go wrong using elk either. I'm just saying.
No, that's some good meat.
Cow too. That wasn't a bull. That was a cow. That was good elk. Yeah,
really bull elk is still that's like one.
It's still delicious, but anytime in the venison game you can get the female instead because the males rut and they piss all over themselves and they're tough and they're
very different.
And working their necks, and their necks got to carry the antlers. Like, believe it or not, that makes them just like an older deer. Like their neck muscles are already more stronger because they have more weight to uphold all day. So the doe don't have that extra weight to walk around with. So, and they don't have that.
See, we live in commie California. There's no female seasons out here unless you're a junior hunter.
Don't worry, Jonty. We'll get you out of there. My New Year's resolution is to get you out here to Ohio. He's moving. We've got to make that. We've got to find the suitable income to justify that life-changing experience.
Hey, Kim said she's like, they have power plants over there.
I told you, I'm from the house.
Yeah.
Oh, windmill today. That was cool.
There's a lot of windmills out here.
Don't know the first thing about windmills.
We'll teach you.
It's just a generator.
Yeah.
It's the same thing we do. It's some wind power spins those blades, which spins a turbine, which spins a generator, which puts power on the grid. Same thing we do. Or the turbine. Generator, I can't remember which order it is, but yeah.
Did he just mansplain a windmill to me?
I think he mansplained.
No, I was mansplaining. I was not to you. It was to anybody listening about power plants. That's all.
You were excluded. Everyone else got mansplained.
Everyone.
Yeah.
That's a little higher climb too, probably.
Yeah.
John did not.
Yeah, it's probably higher than that 90-foot ladder.
That
I gotta
90-foot
tell
ladder
you.
you got to climb.
That's
Rev
high,
said,
bro.
By the
Rev
time
said you're
you
welcome
get
to
up
the
there,
trailer park. Huh?
Rev said you're welcome in the trailer park too.
I know the other day he's all, hey man, there's 2 more up for sale. Hey, the thing is though, the area he lives, banging.
Flagstaff's actually
It's
pretty
beautiful
nice.
up there, yeah.
Mhm.
You can do the trailer hood life by day, night life by night, man. Let's go.
No, I gotta have property. That's the thing is I've done the trailer park, I've done everything else. I want to like, Johnsy needs some stretching room, man, from neighbors.
Gator wants some walking around room.
Yeah, I want some walking around. You know, I want to go out and pee off my back porch.
Oh
And,
God, there's nothing better.
yeah, and there,
Sorry,
no one around for a little bit to even worry about it.
When I bought my house here, my buddy came over and he goes, "Boy, I can't wait to piss off that back deck. That's a nice back deck."
Neighbors are close though. They already hate you.
Yeah, but that's probably another reason why we don't. He did it. That's probably another reason why they don't like me. Larry does not like Joel, my buddy Joel.
Larry's a
Joel's dong.
different person.
Larry saw Joel's dong, I think.
Is that where it all began?
Maybe. But again, not my fault. I mean, it wasn't my dong.
Right.
Yeah, so back off, Larry.
Yeah, back off, Larry, you dick. So Britt got the rundown of all the neighbors today, by the way. Like we had to like break down to like this one hates us, this one hates us. Those ones don't know we exist. Those ones kind of like us. Like, and she's like, "Are you like bad people?" And we had to go through all the stories and like justify that we're not bad. And yeah, but she got the rundown of Larry today.
See, I'm going to apologize in advance for my behavior in September that may or may not contribute to further neighbor issues because I'm a loud, fun Italian Irish boy. So
I'm going to play nice all summer long and cash in chips just to blow them all in September.
let's go.
I'm going to mow my yard once a week like every poor motherfucker in this neighborhood. I'm going to clip them things weed eat. I'm going to have nice gardens and I'm going to keep everything nice. And I'm torching everything in September.
Oh, by the way, guys.
I'm
By the
talking
way,
Daisy Duke cutoffs with like the
God.
shorts hanging out, drinking Budweisers on the midriff, like Stone Cold 316 shirt, going cheers, Larry. Oh,
Is that Friday night's event?
we should
Yes.
do
Is that what we're doing
should
Friday
do a
night?
Larry,
That's exactly what we're doing.
Larry shotgun tribute to kick off the Friday night show that night.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's. Oh, I didn't even.
Loser, last
For whatever reason,
F you, Larry.
for whatever reason, did not even register that we are going to be having 2 live shows at least
Was it
there.
Oh,
As
yeah.
a group, dude. That's insane.
With like we're literally going to have to bring. We're going to have to like announce guests to bring them in,
Mhm.
and I have a plan that involves fire extinguishers and entrance music for all our guests on those Friday and Saturday night, Sunday
You have
night
to
shows.
ask everybody what their walkout song is.
Yeah, everybody gets a walkout song, 5 seconds or less.
Yeah.
Because YouTube will cancel us.
Thank you, Burley.
Well, you know what though? Like you can have your walkout, you can mute it after 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that, and then start it back up, and then as long as it's only 5 seconds break, 5 seconds, we should be good, right?
Yeah, so you do 5 seconds,
Don't
pause.
you do a film?
Huh?
Don't like fire extinguishers leave a.
I don't know.
Oh,
Never
very
had-
much so.
As much as I should have used a couple today, I did not use one. So.
You've never used
They're
one?
going to come through your cloud, but they're going to be covered. They're going to
Okay,
wipe
so
when
maybe
they
we
come
need
out.
to rent some fog machines.
Fog machine.
I've got one.
Say
Yeah.
less.
We're done.
Say less,
There
buddy.
we go.
It's also
Oh,
carry
man.
the Food Network torch.
The Dude Network torch, the passing the baton.
Yes. And the glitter box.
Y'all put a lot of thought in this today.
No, we
No,
really
this
didn't.
is
This
the
is
first
this is-
conversation.
we have chemistry now, Damon.
But you said
Huh?
you said about passing the torch.
Yeah, from creator, like for entrance
Creator
to
to
entrance. When you
creator.
get done, you pass the torch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Like as the
almost,
guest leaves,
we
the hand goes
almost
to the next
lost.
guest.
We almost lost Damon. Hey, seriously,
What
there
did
was
we
a
lose?
moment.
Damon?
There was a moment where Damon's soul was hovering half out of his
What
body.
happened, Damon?
I was about gone
Because when
because I thought you were supposed to pass this torch today.
yeah,
Oh
that
no,
torch.
no.
Not the torch that's been snuffed out.
Yeah.
Surprised.
No, it's snuffed.
Britt's all surprise. Oh, dude, that's great. Oh, oh man. I'm not kidding, Damon. He
Damon's about to be done, dude.
dude, he almost passed out.
Damon about
I done told you one time.
to quit. All the new stickers in hand, he's out. Like he's done. So. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man. Good
That's
times. What's the
That's good.
craziest thing you've ever eaten, Britt? Like craziest, nasty. You ever tried surströmming?
Beef tongue.
Oh, lingua's good though, if it's cooked right.
You don't find it in Virginia,
Oh,
so it was
yeah,
just
like
it was a mind trick for me. Like I cooked it, I smoked it, I did the whole thing, and it was just like you get it up to your mouth and you're like, oh gosh, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. I would 10 out of 10 would eat it again. It was just a mind thing of what am I eating? And then I keep that gif in my head of like the cow just like with his tongue out licking everything. That's really what I was thinking about.
That's awesome.
that's like me with octopus because I've only had it once. I missed that one.
Yeah, he was humming
Remember
that. He was
Oh.
humming. He was humming a jingle that we were doing in the pre-show.
Oh, I have only had octopus once, and it was when I was fishing in the ocean. And I walked around the corner. My buddies all try this, and just stuck this tentacle in my mouth, and it was like this canned, nasty octopus. And it was so. Ever since then, I'm just like, no, I'll have like calamari or something. Thanks. Like,
I'm good. Good.
I need to
good.
be saved.
Oh man.
Yeah, octopus is weird. It's a firm texture, but then you get like this suction cup on your it's weird.
So they there's like I can't remember where they do it, but it's really like a delicacy. They eat it live.
No.
Like these baby octopi.
Oh,
And then
we
so
were talking about on Random Thoughts on with the Rev on Thursday.
yeah. And it's funny because we talked about it before, but they'll be squirming and wiggling. You got to get them down quick because otherwise, sometimes those suction cups will suck to the side of your throat.
No.
And they use that as, yeah, that's crazy.
Nope.
I'm good.
No?
I'm good.
No one's in.
I'm good.
I will try anything once, but
I'm out. No, I won't.
if I have a choice,
I won't
no.
do that. I can't.
I am not a try everything. There has to be interest. There's things I like a lot of stuff. If it's like a normal cook, if it's like beef, pork, chicken, lamb, goat, cow, that's like cooked down,
Land
like
animals.
and like not rancid or fermented or anything, like I'm down for it. I'll try it.
You don't like seafood? You like seafood?
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's not rancid or fermented though.
I'm not trying to do rancid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to try real
What I'm
octopus.
saying, like I don't want
nasty.
like I'm all about those experiences. Like any kind of like wild dish with wild flavor profiles, I'm all in. But if it's meant to be disgusting, like I don't
We
want
should
it.
have gotten something at the store.
But those,
I mean,
what's
very
crazy,
intriguing.
Tony?
Gelatinous, like jarred fish.
Yeah, was there that? Did you see some of that?
I'm
there?
sure it's there.
I'm sure somewhere it is.
But the thing is somewhere those are delicious. They're not meant to be nasty. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
and like I don't want to like uneducate myself on certain things, but like there's certain things like I don't need to be educated on.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That's why. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, like I mean, all right, like I mean, when you watch 10 videos of everybody like a durian fruit, like I don't want it. I don't want it.
No,
No one
no.
like I've never seen anybody like it. Like, why would I try it? Like, it's stupid. Like, oh, I tried it. Congratulations, you guaranteed tried something you wouldn't like and fucking threw up on. Like, I don't understand. No,
What is that?
blute is
Blue, but see, listen. Here's the thing: blutes don't taste bad. They really don't. It's just a very weird experience.
it's like a partially like
So it's a
aged
goose
duck.
egg or a duck egg, and it's fertilized, and it's like half grown to where there's like no
No.
You have
bones or
to chew it.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm good.
She says she's down in September. Her words, not mine.
Let's
But
go.
it's like Riff said though. It's like Riff said though. If you try to chew it, that's where you mess up. You just got to
Yeah.
swallow.
Well, and I tried to do that with that centennial egg, and my
Dude.
stomach, and my throat was like, "No, sir." Like,
Tony,
whoa.
I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anybody says, dude. When I saw that shell come off, dude, I went, "Oh Lord, I'm so glad I got the Surströmming, dude."
You're the only person that said I'd rather have Surströmming than centennial eggs. That's a fact.
Nope, dude. I mean, not again. I can choose
No,
not
but
to
you're the
have
only
either
one that's
one.
like, yeah, that looks worse than Surströmming. Like,
Yeah. But I'm also funny about eggs sometimes, and looking at that, I was no.
time to order more stuff for Tony. You can order it, but it's just going to sit there, Mike.
Challenge.
Of what?
You eating something disgusting.
No.
Yeah.
No, see, no.
Nope.
See,
No.
they're all out.
I
Hey.
just did disgusting, and like I did it. I conquered it. Cool. I didn't conquer it. I did very badly at it. But like,
No,
I
I don't think you did that badly, dude. Don't.
mean,
It
I
was
did
in
almost
your mouth, bro. He actually bit part of that egg and had it in his mouth.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, me either.
Maybe, it's like it's an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half.
It is about that time.
Yep.
We usually try to keep it to an hour and a half.
So, Britt,
Yes.
biggest takeaway from the weekend? Well, I mean, it could be like from we talked a lot, not just food. We talked a lot about like social media content creation. We talked about strategies, like one thing that I do and we do at the Dude Network, and then what you do at Salted Bite. Like, what's some of your takeaway? And it can be from anywhere from food to strategy to all that. Like, what would you take away from this weekend more than anything?
So one thing that I like about what you do is you're very consistent and you're always filming.
Okay.
Like anything that I post, it's like it's planned. So I really need to get out of the habit of making a big production of like, oh, let's set up this beautiful spread, let's make it look good, and just start filming. Because that's content. Us going to the grocery store, making silly videos, with you carrying whatever. That's content. People like the behind the scenes, the fun stuff, and I don't know. I think I try to make everything look pretty and wrapped up like a little bow, and I don't need to do that. So.
Right. All right. Basically, she learned that Tony has no patience to put in the effort into planning and just says, "Fuck it." Let's just accumulate a bunch of content of a cook and just see how it turns out.
Hey, the ultimate wing it guy for the win. The W.
You found out like the queso thing. It was like she's like, "I'm hungry." I'm like, "I'm starving too." And like I'm looking at ribs, like all these things that took like hours to cook, and we just come up with something like 15 minutes, and we like worked together on the ingredients, and it was really cool. My takeaway is from her on the other end of that is like she's very well planned out. She knows her value. We talked about like, with her being in the creator and with me being recently into like the mid tier or like mid to upper tier and whatever you want to like label that as Instagram, like the things that I do that I'm afraid to know, like to ask for things as far as value, like she knows her value and like what she brings to the table. And so my biggest takeaway is like, don't sell yourself short, know your value. If you know you're bringing something to the table, don't be afraid to ask for it, and that was nice to hear because as we all know, like in the last few months, things have changed on the Dude Network and we're now in that new tier. So it's important to have a real nice in-depth private conversation with someone that's been there to like have more of like a appropriate strategy that I was comfortable with going forward. So that was really cool. That was really cool. And I learned how to make crema.
Crema for the win.
Dude, like Alyssa was like sitting there smashing. She hates cilantro, and she's just like steams up all these chips.
I won her over.
Yeah, like I was like, I've never seen her like anything cilantro before, so that was cool.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like having a surprise guest for the weekend. Bring out the banging dish, right?
Yeah, Alyssa found out yesterday about 12 o'clock that we were having a guest at about 8 from Virginia. So Alyssa's the real winner of the weekend. Like she's like, okay, like whatever, like have fun.
Well, it was really cool. Like we talked about earlier, being around somebody else who's a foodie and a creator, like they get it.
Yes.
So like, I think a lot of us are so isolated and we don't always have people close by that they can just pop over. So it's really cool to get together in person with people because it's like, oh, you get it.
Yeah.
I can have the conversations about how frustrating these platforms are or what kind of content is trending, and you get it.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's all cool. It's been a fantastic.
I don't know why they're dying laughing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I'm listening
No,
to everything you say.
we was not laughing at you.
It's because there's a war going on in the comments. Not a war, but there's
Oh no.
pushing for Damon.
I love Damon so much. The beard?
You can have that, bro. Ain't no one chip challenge at all.
I'll give you $10.
No, I had to take a whole bottle of medicine. No.
Yeah, you gotta go to the hospital if he does the one.
Yeah, I'll have to go to the hospital.
You can do it from the parking lot of the hospital.
There's certain
Perfect.
food restrictions that can't happen, and Damon cannot have spicy.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. But
I just think it's so funny that everybody in the audience just starts going crazy about someone will comment something.
They just want us to throw up.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not just that. No, like someone will say something and then like it'll just go. Like the other night, how cuddly and how much do we love Damon? That was a huge topic.
Huge.
Yep. Huge.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for sticking around. Hey, Britt, thank you so much. First in studio guest.
You're awesome. This was so much fun.
Yeah, I bet.
Who's
That's
next?
awesome.
Who's the next creator that's going to make the bold voyage? That's the question.
That's a good question.
That's the next question. Good.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Let's be honest.
I just told you I'm an hour and a half from 3 major top 20 markets.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a lot of barbecuers.
Hey, there's also
markets.
South Carolina or
metropolis.
California. It's not just Ohio. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hey, BT Lee's made it. Are we talking barbecue?
We were. Kentucky
represent. Yes.
Brian, you're going to have to watch the replay and give us a like, comment, and share on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or Twitter. We appreciate all the likes. Anybody watching, please like.
Yes, like, share, and subscribe.
Really quick battle. Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Who are you? I run this shit. Ah!
And that last comment recap was brought to you by Willow Seasoning. Hey.
All right, everybody.
No, this has been a great one.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good week. Don't forget to check. You can listen to this on podcast, Apple, Spotify, Anchor. Don't forget to like, share.
On that. It'll be up tomorrow.
Huh?
It'll be up tomorrow morning on that.
Bingo right there. Everybody have a good week. Don't forget Thursday and Friday, and we'll see you back here next Sunday.